When you first learned to teach diving, did you ever think you'd be...
Working on a sheep farm?
Yes.
No.
And what do your family back in England refer to the Kilsby Sinkhole as?
Oh, at the beginning, they definitely thought that I was diving in a puddle on a sheep farm.
Kilsby Sinkhole is located on a private farming property in the southeast of South Australia, and since the 1950s this unique site has been diving's worst kept secret, attracting interest from freshwater diving enthusiasts worldwide.
So all kinds of people come to visit Kilsby Sinkhole. We get a lot of scuba divers here, especially cave divers. Cave divers have been coming here for decades and decades. In the corner of the sinkhole there's a cavern system that goes back out underneath the car park where you just parked, and cave divers love to get inside there and have a poke about. They need very definite qualifications and a certain amount of experience to do that. But we do have other scuba divers who come. They don't go into the cave system, but they dive elsewhere in the sinkhole where they have direct access to the surface, and that's a very popular dive for them too. We also have free divers who come and dive here, so they dive without scuba tanks. They just breath hold and go down. They particularly like it because it's a good training site. It's got excellent depth for free diver training, but it doesn't have the disadvantages of the ocean, like currents and waves and things with sharp teeth.
Along with visits by tourists and divers, every year the Kilsby Sinkhole is used as a training site by the South Australian Police divers, who use its depth and the clarity of its water to conduct a variety of search and rescue exercises.
So have you worn a wetsuit before?
A long time ago.
Okie dokie. Wetsuits work by trapping a layer of water next to your skin. Your body warms that water and that becomes an insulating layer. So it's very important that your wetsuit is a good fit. Okay. If it is too big for you, that water won't get trapped, it will just move around. Your body will keep warming different bits of water and you will get cold fast.
So divers have been coming to Kilsby Sinkhole for a very long time. We opened up to recreational divers about 2 years ago, and our snorkel tours, which are our latest venture, they're fairly new. We started those around Christmas. So we run snorkel tours 3 times a day, 4 days a week.
As someone who is deeply immersed in her business, Jen attended 2 digital solutions workshops. They were held locally through the Australian Small Business Advisory Services.
The reason that I took time out to go and do a little bit of training, despite the fact that I'm usually quite busy in the water, was because that's a side of my role that I'm kind of winging it at the moment. I don't have a great deal of training. I'm a diving instructor by trade. The digital marketing workshop really encouraged us to get a really good idea of who our customers are and what they might want, which sounds really basic, but when you start breaking it down, it can actually get quite complicated, and it was a really useful process to go through. The iPhone workshop was incredibly useful because I hadn't really used my iPhone for much more than snaps before that, and I wanted to use it for social media for work, and I learned a lot about how best to do that. I learned about how to frame things better, about how to take videos. I learned how to think about the angle that I'm shooting from.
Jen also made use of follow-up mentoring included with the workshops and used these one-on-one meetings to enhance her learning.
I think the thing that I got from it that was most useful though was confidence. So I now feel enthused and inspired to find ideas and to just play with them and give it a go.
I said it's my favourite part of the job.
What's that?
Working with people who are particularly scared or particularly nervous. That's my thing, because the look on their face when they finally realise that yes, I can do this, and it's fantastic.
Jen says that after dipping her toes into digital training, her confidence has grown and she's ready to dive in further.